Well, it may not be quite computer gate, but it's surely not a good thing. Some confidential personal information for school employees was not scrubbed from a computer, which was sold at auction. And it's possible other auction computers have private data as well. Reporter Jeff Hirsh has the story, which you will see only here on Local 12.
17-year-old Josh Obermeyer is pretty good with computers. So when the closed charter school VLT Academy had an everything must go auction last week to pay creditors, books, chairs, and hundreds of computers, Josh and his mom put in a bid and got a couple of laptops. One is getting repaired, the other.
Right now, this is where I found all the files. Right now, there's a board file, there's finances, grant, all the way down to like personal, staff, student, and even payroll.
When Josh started checking his $500 purchase, about half price versus a new one, he got a lot more than he bargained for.
Up pops 100 names of people. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. And there was payroll information, like how much they got paid yearly, all the way up to social security numbers.
Charter schools like VLT are public schools, so some of the information like salaries is public. But employee social security numbers, no way. And there was also a file labeled students, which Josh would not and has not even opened. Some student information is absolutely private.
I actually shut the laptop, just like, Mom, I don't want to see this.
Josh and his mom are doing the right thing. They want to know if they should delete this information on their own or turn this computer over to state officials who might want to take a look. But their bigger concern is that a lot of other computers are out there as well. They were sold in the auction, and who knows who has what.
This one, which is probably one of the more important ones, wasn't wiped. What happened to the others?
There's a lot of people out there that, oh, I've got somebody's social security number. I'm going to get a credit card. Oh, that new car that I wanted. You have somebody else's information. You can ruin their lives.
A spokesperson for the Ohio Department of Education tells Local 12 News they are now going to look into the matter and says something like this with confidential information, quote, should never happen. The private data should have been removed before the computer was auctioned off. At issue now, who should have done that? We'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Well, that's the question I was going to ask you. Who should have done that? And do you have any idea? I don't.
You know, it's an interesting string. I did talk to the spokesperson at ODE, the Ohio Department of Education. He said, well, VLT is basically out of business. So is there somebody at VLT, or is it the sponsor of the school? Charter schools have sponsors. That is sort of the overseer here, so maybe it's the sponsor that should have done it. I have a call into them. I haven't heard back. I talked to the auctioneer. She said, we sold it as is.
And VLT's gone, right? I mean, you can't go after them.
No, they're gone. Yeah, they're out of business. They're closed. But the sponsor has the ultimate oversight responsibility. So that's, I think, where the state is going to at least look to try to get the questions answered.
All right, Jeff, thanks very much. VLT Academy was closed by the state after the last school year due to economic and some financial problems. Charter schools are privately operated but are taxpayer financed, so they are considered public schools.